I mean, that's gonna take a minute to get used to. Different sort of arrangement of things, but if it works better, then it works better. And I think it does. Okay. Nice and visible. I'm thinking of a creature. There we go, there we go, there we go. Like, what do I want to look up for a creature? We can have a variety of such things. That's first hi. How is hello with 2 exclamation points quicker to type than first? It's literally a shorter word. That's really close though. Hi to you. Hi Kai. Hi just a little guy. Hi Brina. Hi Leviathan. Are you spoken around? Indeed. Some of my hair is sticking like straight out, I think. I thought I was used to it in the corner of my vision, but now that I'm waving around, I'm less used to it than I thought. Hi. There's Rachel. 2 ways to pronounce what graphical the image move. GIF or GIF. I mean, GIF like giraffe, or GIF because it's a G. Wait, you literally messed up spelling hello too. Wait, it looks like hello. Wait, it looks like hello. It's a seriouser word than this, but I shouldn't say that's gaslighting. If hello collection of crushes once again. It was in art, right? The awesome art. Okay, not gonna lie, I don't have context on the creature at the beginning. It's your art, right? I mean, it's peak though. It's too easy to create GIFs. I should decide on one. GIFs? Is that how I pronounce them? GIFs? Yeah, it's how. Okay, GIFs. Yeah. Going back and forth there, and then you might have been the first to speak in chat, but I was the first to like the stream. You're giving us a guitar riff. Oh, not a guitar, but a guitar. Here we go with another layer. If I want another layer, do I want another layer? Oh, Mimsa. Oh my gosh. Hello to you, Mimsa, in the group draw. I'm thinking of the creature. There's trigonometry. Misread that as poor trigonometry. I technically got enough sleep. So why do I not feel like it? 6, that's an amount of hours that isn't enough of it. Wait, you made an Arrow Ace one? Oh, okay. Brian Lee O'Malley is the best comic book artist ever, is what you said just now. Now I want to know. I've seen some good comic book artists. Brian Lee O'Malley, Canadian. Oh, made Scott Pilgrim. Ah, nice. He wrote stuff, adapted the show. It's been out for like a month now. I still haven't seen the show. There's it's not a good day if it's not a YouTube user secting day. It's Subway. So in the Arrow Ace in the general, there's 2 in general. Am I sure? There's things there. Okay, there's okay, not only am I feel like I'm quieter today. After spending hours of reading his works, I'm proud to say, a Brian Lee O'Malley #1 fan. That's that's pretty neat. Did you go out and get some actual copies and such? Do people... For some reason, it's a strange idea to me to buy a comic book without reading it first, even though that's how I buy regular non-picture-y books. I don't know where this mindset came from. There's Five Nights Freddy face. There's, okay, wait, two beside each other. Oh, drawing. Okay, not moving. Oh, okay, no, it is moving. What the hell? Why did it not want to move when I looked at it the first time? It's okay. I scrolled past it like, all right, still image style. I love artwork. It's how are you making these? I only figured out like a couple of ways to make one. For some reason, I didn't figure out how to make one using only the programs on my computer. Okay, here's they're matching. For some reason, I very recently found a video that was trying to make the pride flags match. Okay, here's some kind of a bird that I'm sketching. For some reason, the first thing that comes to mind is like a griffin. It's like a griffin type of bird. What if a griffin was also a peacock? That wouldn't be very intimidating, but maybe it's very nice. And then I'm proud and disappointed that I can name every single work of his with only one day of reading him. Proud and disappointed. Disappointed because that means there's too few of them. Oh wait, can't yet. Oh, and then there's okay, making them in Procreate. It's not exclusive to Mac and Apple, right? Okay, that's the thing for me to look up on my home, and then you're disappearing cold style. Good luck in the cold. And then there's egg eater, and then at least I'm not late again. Like how I am late by 1 or 2 hours. Now, if I manage to starting these all a lot earlier, then it'll be then I don't know, what is that? Coordinating someone else's lateness? That's okay, not how any of that works. Here I have some tail feathers, I think. But more importantly, I think I want to make a little list that there's egg things going on. Egg birther. It's I'm not sure what to add to that. I guess all that I can say is that okay, is the drawing too large? I'm not quite sure. All that I can say is that an ostrich egg is thick enough that you can carve it. This is a bit loud in my ear. What have I done? Can I believe what I have done? Maybe it's just higher pitched sounds that get a little loud in my ear. Don't know what it is. And then, oh, the moon. Hello to you, the moon. And hello to you, NBA fan, who is also an Owl House fan. Today, I don't know, thought of a topic that's sort of also a crossover kind of topic, which I guess you could call a crossover what's happening when you make a chimeric sort of creature. Wait, you realize you missed a stream yesterday? Oh yeah, that was off schedule because I was too tired on Monday, and so I was like, we'll do one tomorrow instead and still have 3 in a week. And then, who is your favorite character? I don't know who my favorite character in the NBA is, but in the Owl House, Luzanita. Yeah, probably Ida or Rain. Well, now I'm just naming an increasing number of characters, and this hardly seems like naming a favorite whatsoever. And then Leviathan was saying, we have nice philosophical discussions with my friends. Today we came to the conclusion that one of my friends, calling me a fungus, is in direct relation to my biological heritage as a flower. It's wild to dive into the genes, isn't it? Well, I'm related to banana, or something like that. Are you naming all of these from memory? Baby food, Scott Pilgrim's Precious Little Life. Wow, okay. Wait, does that have all the Scott Pilgrims on it? Or is that going to continue? That's an even longer list, and then you beat the by allegations with gifts. One must get a little arrow out in here. You'll never forget when the egg became a dreg. Lilith, best Owl House character. Y'all don't even know. I have seen a couple people with that opinion. This one really talented artist. Okay, eyes. This one really talented artist. That was like a fan of giant, sad middle part, cartoon women. So was also a fan of Blue Diamond from Steven Universe. Was being a fan of Lilith, and they look a little bit similar, so I can see where that comes from. And the art, because this artist was so talented, was great. I don't know if they ever finished the show. Hi to you, Hackpie. Hello. How's Wednesday treating you? Of course, I've streamed yesterday as well, and so that's very similar. That's days that are right next to each other. I almost wore the exact same shirt, but then I decided to differentiate the streams that way. Your mother is a flower. Your father, a 1993 motorcycle. Your father is almost as old as me, except I can't go 90 miles per hour. We share over 80% of DNA with bananas. And yet when I peel a person, it's a crime and not a tasty little snack. The law doesn't know about DNA. Okay, NBA fan going away, Miss saying bye to you, goodbye to you, and then you beat the by allegations. Allegations. It's the heaviest, legalist word. Okay, eyes number, limbs, wings, claws. Yeah. Everybody say what amount of each thing a creature should have, and then we'll be drawing the creature. I think I'm slow, so who knows actually. There's guy saying, I love the little thing that goes on Twitter where the cross ships and cross friendships are becoming better. Give me art of characters from different medias interacting. It's I think that's a really nice type of fan content, because from the very concept of it, I feel like it's maybe more lighthearted or geared toward having fun, or more geared toward, I don't know, analyzing what's going on to make it work. Are we all for real certified cannibals after that DNA test dropped? Well, if you get rid of the DNA test, was it even real? Am I even a bananable cannibal? At least they aren't taking the murder allegations to court. Whoa. And then Heck by saying, I'm writing crack-treated seriously fanfiction and being very bashful about it, but no one said being cringe and free was easy. I was for real. 3 claws. 3 claws. Now that's where personality is located. In their 3 claws. There we go. I was trying to convince someone to be cringe and free. It's difficult. It's difficult to get someone else on board with it. It's difficult to get yourself on board with it. It's fire and arson in the chat. Good God. There's there's encouragement of fanfiction, and Leviathan has suffered an overload in brainy. Honestly, same. I think I lost a little bit of time setting up for this stream because I was just spacing out. That's the amount of brain cells that I have today. Spacing out. Well, that's what you've got. There's 0 limbs, 3 claws. What is a claw attached to? If not a limb, well, we can figure it out. Such that it's not a tooth, such that it's not a horn. I'm thinking, like, personally, the 3 claws are gonna, like, spin behind him in the air. Like a blender of claws, of invisible limbs, but I'm not sure, but that's the idea. None of the words in your previous sentence were in the Bible. That was, you know, that's why we have dictionaries, to expand away from old limitations. Dang. Okay, there's, I mean, surely, said, there's, okay, 0 limbs, Jennifer Love. You're saying all your messages are biblical quotes, even this one. I mean, yeah, if you just write it in there after the fact, it's technically in there. Nothing preventing that except maybe a penmanship. There's Jennifer Love and and maybe it's some sort of psychic character, and the claws are just floating there menacingly. Nice. I hadn't even seen that message, but we're telepathic. We're telepathic in doing this. Whoa, connection lost or perhaps not lost. Okay, I think I'm gonna. Oh, I mean, if you've got 0 limbs, is that what it is to be completely amputee? But then if you get some from the store, they're still your limbs that you have. What's the proper terminology on that? I wanna make this guy smaller, even though he's only just been born. You've just been born and you're getting a little bit smaller. Oh no, what could it be? There's okay, I'm at the bottom of the chat. There's every single Brian Lee O'Malley work completely named. There's a webcomic. I didn't know we had a webcomic. I think you've listed Lost at Sea novel twice, but you know, some things are just so nice you gotta list them twice. No wonder why I'm failing in life. I can't remember anything for the life of me, but I can name every single Brian Lee O'Malley work within a day. Well, I mean, important information, like passwords and stuff. Things that I use to remember stuff is trying to, if it's an experience, I try to list something I see and smell, and how the air feels and stuff. Like pick like 5 details and then try to hold those details about a situation in your mind. For example, I went on a hike and there were a lot of white butterflies, and that was pretty cool. And then the tree had spikes on it, and that was pretty cool. And I look away from the chat for a second, and you're eating your own skin. That's good behavior. You're making sure you're nourished enough by eating your own skin, and you even brought it yourself. You're not even eating anyone else's skin. Polite, considerate, nourished, thriving. There we go. Shedding season is starting. And then, okay, you start writing before I said any of that, so you can't accuse me of anything. No plagiarism, just telepathy. Next time you plagiarize an essay, tell them it's because of telepathy with the author. There you go. There's having fun, and and what are some good recipes? Dang. If only Mr. the Brewer was here, then he could tell us some good recipes. There's metamorphosis and a 2-week nap once a year. Honestly, the past 2 weeks felt like a little bit of a nap if I can. And then there's 14 and an object show reference. I mean, when you write that could not be 14 or some such like that. Yeah, I couldn't be 14 either, 'cause I aged out of it. There we go. That's why are anti-jokes living in here? And then you've missed 3 of them. I feel like I've heard of Snot Girl. Possibly me when I'm sick. There we go. Half of Brian Lee O'Malley's work is hard to find, and you found out most of it from a YouTube video. Honestly, that's my favorite way to intake information. Also, did I put a singular black dot there? No, okay, not me. There's metamorphosis, discussion, and soy sauce. My parents made some fried rice today for breakfast. They got crab in a can, and so now I feel full of proteins. That's great, full of proteins. And then gender equality is nice. Yay! That's a good one to partially miss the context on. You know, what if we just declared that sometimes? Gender equality? Nice. And then there's, you guys have never seen a story this cringe. I just took 2 lonely girls from 2 separate low dialogue games, and I was like, but what if they had each other? I mean, there's a tiny capitalist orangutan or something living in one portion of my brain, because when I hear 2 separate things with no dialogue, and you're making fan fiction of it, capitalist orangutan says, well, that sounds like original work that you're about to sell for $1 million on self-published Amazon. The monkey prices are happening in there. Do I want to decide amount of wings or amount of eyes? I'm not sure. I guess I'll just okay, you're gonna start reading. That's how to find Brian Lee O'Malley comics. I'll ask you, Mimsa, what's the ideal number of eyes for a creature that I'll bring to life? And then there's, each time I hear or read duck, now I remember that I want to eat a duck embryo, and that's permanently written in my brain. Is it duck or goose when it's balut from the Philippines, and it's in an egg, and it's and then it's like boiled, or is it grilled? You know, I'm not sure which. I'm sorry you're haunted by a bird fetus, though. That reminds me of some awesome anime art that I saw where a guy was haunted by a bird fetus. Basically, you're just like anime because of me. You're having anime things happen to you because of me. I'm okay, thinking about numbers of messages that won't send, and 3 eyes or 75 eyes. Okay. I guess I'll write down both of those for reference. 10 dual commandments and not a nerd. And then, okay, a duck and it's boiled. Man, is it bad that I have a willingness to eat things that I don't know how they're made or what's really going on with them? I mean, that's probably most foods. I don't have as much knowledge as I have a little snack. There's the fact that your head started bopping when I heard Death by Glamour. Yeah, every single time. As much eyes as you possibly can. Well, that seems like 2 votes for a 75. I'm gonna write down both of those for prosperity. 73 or 75. This crystal palm in the okay, I'm gonna just hop out of here. Crystal palm in the group draw yesterday actually did complete scaling every single scale on the dragon, and I feel like that's maybe what I've just been condemned to with really eyeballing this creature. That's alright, of course. You know, I guess if my hand starts cramping, I can just tell you, well, the rest of the eyes are in the back where you can't see them. Okay, there we go. And then there's, wait, you've watched people eat it on TikTok for no reason? And their reaction was like, yummy nummy, except for the feather. Ooh. Probably. I haven't seen these same videos, so I can't really tell. But I imagine when I'm having a little treat, you know, after I finish chewing, I look at the camera and I go, yummy nummy. Like some kind of cartoon character. And then there's, wait, no, they have dialogue, but only like, okay, it's hard to explain, but for anyone wondering, it's Hornet from Hollow Knight and looks to the moon from Rain World. Wait, Hollow Knight and Rain World, I only have peripheral fandom-y knowledge of them, but they're both kind of, there's a bug, right? There's a bug in both of those. A bug or some kind of creature. Are we having creature Yuri, perhaps? Is one way I could say that. Are we... Is there... Could you perhaps find love? Or even companionship if you're some kind of creature? The world is raining on you. Everything's going on. Duck fetus, just think about that. An egg pie, and how do you know them? And... and the Hollow Knight completionist approves. Are you very familiar with Hollow Knight? I'm not sure which game I'm the most familiar with. I was thinking over which games I've played the most of, like last night or something, because some of them are just ones that are really old on Xbox and stuff. There's Mini Ninjas, where you are a ninja, which is mini, and one I played a lot of was just a gardening game, where you garden piñatas, Viva Piñata, and I don't know. There's an old console that we have. Is it still hooked up? I don't know if it's still hooked up. There's Ranger ship and okay, the moon has got to run since you're trying to do a diagnostic test thing, and Subnautica below zero moment. My goodness, best of luck with the diagnostics. How that's pronounced. And okay, one is a bug one, and one is a supercontinental sized computer, so the chemistry is obvious. Ooh. Ship name computer bug, hey? Or I don't know, it might work, it might not work for them. Computer bug, and then Army Forever. Hi, hello, Army Forever. Okay, do I have any input on how much wings there should be on a creature? Bendy is back. Sure, yes. Bendy is back, huh? May I ask you how many wings shall we draw on this? As I 75 eyes has been suggested. May I ask for a number less than 21? I walked into this. So why? I'm missing interesting messages such as YouTubers are saying, I'm not a nerd, I'm a sports guy. I have many biceps and I have several legs, and I have 3,268% more muscles than a normal human being. That's like how those Chad memes are built. Moment of silence, I guess. Moment of silence for contemplating those memes. There's some little buys, some little see-yas. Okay. There's wondering if human, being several humans, and then are things being censored, and how are we doing? I'm not sure. Wait a dang second. Was Army Forever the one Just hanging out in the chat without audio. Silenced again. Oh, silenced again. There we go. Okay. I guess since there's a mountain with a fellow on it, that's awesome. That's awesome. An addition to the mountain. We can also, in honor of a new guest. Is that how I say things? What's with it today? What's with the brain? What's with the thought process? What's with the way of doing things? I'm second guessing everything today, and I don't quite know why. It's Newbert? Oh my gosh, the little red guy has a name. Then I won't draw Mr. Bendy the Ink Machine too too close to him, because Bendy is like, I don't know, some kind of spooky kid, and it's not very nice. It's not very nice to be spooked. I can't remember his design. That's his face, I guess. And Toxic by Britney Spears on a loop. Yeah, honestly, I keep finding Britney Spears Toxic mashed up with a lot of songs. It sounds great every single time. I forgot the name of that red floppy guy, but I love him. Nice. And oh my gosh. Okay, drawing a little bit small is not exactly pixel art, but it really does make me appreciate, I don't know, simplistic characters. Well, that's not really a bendy at all. This bit of an upbeat song. So I guess if I've got to clear out my nose, this is the mood, this is the place to do such a thing. I think I'm almost better from being sick. But I'm worried that I'm gonna do things to get, sick again. Oh my god. I come back up and we're at thoughts on how epic murder is. Okay, from a storytelling perspective, unironically, completely. You ever seen a murder in a story? That's the exact place where you want a murder to happen, where you want more than one murder to happen. Add it to absolutely any genre to spice things up a little. Comedy, slice of life, game show? Yeah, I mean, if you'd pitched the game show of murder, you'd have the most successful TV show of all time on your hands. And I know that because Squid Game already did it. There we go. A little guy on a little mountain. It's awesome. And then Leviathan was saying, I only do that when I have to. Or, for example, when someone touches my snacks. Oh, for murder. This was a terrible time to misread snacks as sacks, but everything's alright in the end. I don't know, what sort of thing should be going on here? Eyes, 0 limbs, 3 claws. Now I thought maybe the claws would sort of hover behind it, but that's not really what's going on. There's misread snacks as what? What have... Did I say anything? Maybe. Are we being recorded right now? Surely not. No. There's different kinds of sax. I'm realizing the many ways this can be misheard. There's a variety. Saxophone. Like, in my head, it's sack, such as like a hacky sack, potato sack, such a thing. And then with bugs, I totally mean it with bugs, because that's the only thing that I hate. Are you being disintegrated? You being disintegrated. Disintegration arc after the conjoined arc. Would you split into different entities with different memories of what's happened? And then Weird O just came in to say hi. Probably have to go after this message, because I'm going to see the new Mean Girls movie. Whoa. I think I got to see the musical. I think so. The musical is great, and then I think this movie is based off the musical, right? Am I having a misconception about that? Yeah, I mean, hopefully some of that good energy will carry over. I don't know. I see the trailers and I'm filled with doubt. I'm suffused with doubt. Can they do it? There's not epic, and highs to weirdos, and misread busy as Bussy wants. You know, Bussy appearance. Sometimes it's that way. You eat my pudding, you best start running. Yeah, it's... You know, I think out of all the people, okay, I'm gonna draw the creature, but it's not really, okay, so there's, this is something that you can do for a creature, is that they have no limbs to speak of, and then the better tone sax, the alto sax, the tenor sax, many of them, and why is message retracted? This is a hilarious concept to stumble upon. It's Wednesday and you're wearing pink. Oh, I did not think about that for the Mean Girls movie. Probably it's gonna have strange, surges of people going to see it on Wednesdays. Coming out like almost right after the Barbie movie. Okay, what if I put the claws here? That's a claw shape. There's no limbs, so this thing is just kind of floating. I've just realized that I've given it sort of a creeper anatomy shape. Creeper Minecraft is with us, even when I don't think Creeper Minecraft is with us. Here we have this. Does that look a bit like a Deltarune? Also not my intention. I'm doing the Undertale Minecraft crossover on accident. There we go. And then Leviathan is going sleepy. Take care, especially of your spinal cord. What do you know about my spinal cord? Also, good night. I didn't hear any alarming news about my spinal cord. I'm just gonna say good night, sweetest dreams to you. What about my spinal cord, though? And are you being an emperor? That's pretty good. How do you get an emperor to join up at the conjoining the size of a town, I believe is the lore? I don't know. Are emperors known for visiting towns, or do you venture outward as a mass? Ew, that's so nasty. And are you, and you are wearing your transparent clothes. My goodness, high fashion. And this is admittedly a bit of a small way to draw like 75 eyes. Also, I've drawn a head shape. And then you would want to array them in some way that makes sense. Here we have some eyes. I mean, what is the best way to design a creature? And there are, in fact, multiple ways that you can do this. multiple ways that you can do this. There's, you were a spinal cord collector. Hello to the brewer. Hey, Mr. YouTube user Suckdick, did I mispronounce it? Okay, I'm losing my train of thought. But earlier you asked what a good recipe is. The person who may know what a good recipe is here. I think whoever asked that, I don't know if you're still here. I'm having the lowest amount of memory today. Goodness gracious. Oh, the Emperor has no clothes. Oh, dang. Can't even remember basic fairy tales, and then forgot all about Aspen Hotel. But Twitter reminded me last week, so I saw the first 2 episodes this Monday. Oh, it's already out. Oh, I'm not even caught up on Hell of a Boss. Do I have to watch one to watch the other? This is so strange, you know? I can't believe it's actually real now. It's actually real, actually being made. And then Weirdo was saying, fun fact, if you try hard enough, a spinal cord can be a jump rope. Oh, just the one? Just a single spinal cord? How short are you? Elephant spinal cord? This is so nasty. This is so nasty. And then there's going out, and then nothing too extravagant tonight. Just a pizza and garlic bread. Very nice, very nice. I'm misreading cookout here as well. This is devastating. That what's the best recipe to cook your own skin? Wait a second, if you had asked the full question earlier, I could have told you the best recipe to cook your own skin. I think just like, okay, rosemary, thyme, lemon, and pepper, and you're gonna want to put that on a pan or like whatever other implement with high heat that you're gonna have to like remove it from so it gets pretty crispy. I mean, that's how skins for like the other creatures are made crispy. That you're gonna post on Discord once you're finished. Oh, a comic so heartwarming. Very nice. That's yeah. Might as well put that in here. It's a quiet time. It's a quiet day. I don't know if it's if there's time for such a thing, but it was nice to have. It's nice to have last time. We can indeed comic it up if we wish. I can almost draw very straight lines. That's what happens in a little comic. There we go. I have missed many things. Ooh. The official your own skin recipe from the brewer. I've almost missed it. Salt brine for 6 hours, then put in a smoker for a few hours. Spritz with an apple cider vinegar, season with a dry rub, use mustard as a binder, and then cook covered with a layer of barbecue sauce for 30 minutes. There we go. Timestamps, specific implements. That's how you know the brewer is a pro. Really specific instructions. That's what we need when cooking a recipe. The ability to follow those instructions. And Kai is saying, speaking of shows, I'm so glad Fiona and Cake got greenlit for a season 2. Oh my gosh. I feel like I have absolutely zero trust with even news of greenlighting, cause what was it, was it Inside Job that got cut off in like they had half of a season 2? My trust is absolutely destroyed, but lots of people like Adventure Time. Surely it'll carry on in Fiona and Cake. Surely there's adventures to be had. And surely there's a collaborative comic with a little fellow. And Weirdo was saying, fun fact, I'm 5 miles away from your location and coming from for your spinal cord. Now from your spinal cord, that's a different story. You're 5 miles away from me, and so is my spinal cord. That's pretty spooky. And playtime from Baldi's Basic jump rope. Ew. What is Baldi's Basic about? Side of lemon and lime sauce. It's so specific. It's great. And then oh my gosh. Okay, if y'all like it enough, you can color it digitally. Oh yeah, what's going on? Slight appearance of its quiet uptown. That's like, I guess it is the second song. So there's It's Quiet Uptown from Hamilton. Slower. You're in grief, dare we say depression. And then there's Uptown Funk. These are two songs that I know with the word uptown in it. Oh, Billy Joel has Uptown Girl, pretty upbeat. Uptown Girl, Uptown Funk. It's Quiet Uptown Girl, get funky. and these ways, and then you would recommend to salt brine only the skin. Don't salt the fat layer or the meat. This is so detailed. Oh my gosh, this is now if we've got a creature with 75 eyes, I mean, I guess the main attraction would be the eyes. Some cultures cook that. Are you familiar with what the best way to cook 75 of the eyes is? Ooh, that's so spooky. I can't believe it's January when we're making an honorary Halloween. Oh my god. There's did I say hi to Crystal? You've been in the magma for like a whole minute or something now. I showed people that you finished the completely scaled up dragon, and now I think that's the amount of eyes we may put on a creature, but I want to I don't know, determine it some more, yeah. And then, okay, wait, you were saying this is a joke, please don't eat me, but now we have a full recipe. And you have skin. We have a recipe. You have skin. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying out here. You're eating a hot dog bun. I mean, it's a pretty alright way to eat some such thing. Is there bison having funs? I miss saying bye to Weird O. Thanks for stopping by, Weird O. Enjoy Mean Girls movie. And then and then I'll say bye to my spinal cord. Maybe I'm not even using it. Knock on wood or something. Maybe I'm not even using it. There's am I just now noticing this has similarities with the Korra song? Oh, probably not. It makes a ton of sense. Okay, I've got this three-eyed thing, but we can get interesting-er. I have references for an interesting creature. I think a scallop has a lot of eyes. I seem to remember seeing a picture of a scallop with very blue eyes. A scallop with very blue eyes. Literally what? What is causing that? What did I do? What did I break? Okay. There's this talk of a tiny banana. Oh yeah, is it not very clear? So when I hold it up to the camera with clarity and with purpose. Yeah, absolutely, it's a banana. From the ocean. Ocean Nana. There we go. Okay, what's the best way to make a creature? I've pulled up this shell, but I feel like it gets more interesting when you have a lion that's also a snake. I'm gonna be looking that up now. I mean, not the specific thing. Lion? Yeah. Show me images of the lion, please. I'm extremely privileged from having a from having all the information in the world at my fingertips. There we go, the privileges. I can ask for a lion, and then my supercomputer serves me a lion. Hello, the snake. Hello, the snake. Oh my gosh. Like Sue. Drawing a little tongue. Drawing a little tongue next to your fellow. In the... How do you draw a little smile when there's a little tongue? Just like that, I guess. Just like that. And there might be an ocean man to take you by the hand. That is the premise of the Percy Jackson show, I guess. I couldn't tell what hour it aired at. When I looked it up, it said midnight, but then it was out at like 6 p.m. my time or something like that. Something like that. There's talk of a banana. And even perhaps Sanana, the Scanana. Never forget. Never forget. Oh, that's how you do it. More of a lips, more of a cat. Whoa! And you might not want to eat the snake. Stay away from it. I might be getting a little bit closer. And putting an inconspicuous amount of fruit near it. There we go. It's a lime. The snake with a little lime. Oh, no, of course I'm not going to eat the snake. Of all the things to be known for. No, it's a lime for the enrichment of the snake itself. Okay, I've got to fix up this guy. In some kind of a way. Get over here. It's got 3 claws. But is that how we want to go with it? I think that you have to live in the ocean now. This is making me want to put an ocean on every single canvas. We can just throw things in it. That's peak design, when you can throw something in the ocean. And where did Heckpa go? Simply disappeared. Oh yeah, it's some late hour of night. You've got to go off shipping a Hollow Knight and a Rain World. You must. You need to. And at least you are known for laying eggs, which I didn't do. I bet if I laid an egg, I would be really good at it. I think it would turn out great. Let's swap. You eat a snake, I'll lay an egg. These are both traits that snakes themselves do, I think, right? A snake will eat a snake, and then a snake will lay an egg. Returning into snakes. That's very spooky. That's very spooky and mythological to be happening right now. There's some kind of thing rising up from the sea. My goodness. Throwing things? Oh, not throwing things, but throwing your entire self. I want there to be a creature. Is it gonna be snake-like, perhaps? And is there a platypus? What is over here? You're having scaling problems, but this is your first time. Oh yeah, what's going on? Is it in the Discord or anything? No, okay. It's not the time quite yet. I'm well known for eating snakes. I'm the #1 natural snake predator, born to eat snakes as if they were hot dogs, without the tail, and with sprinkles of ostrich eggshell. It's so specific, but I'm really starting to thrive in this ecological niche that I've been placed into, eating a snake maybe every day, a little bit of an ostrich egg, only the shell. What a formidable creature. I'm going to assign it to, I don't know, some creature on the board as well. Maybe the red fellow. Yeah, you red fellow. You're gonna be eating snakes. There you go. Are you doing emoji sign language? I don't think it's very effective. But, you know, perhaps I haven't read it. Perhaps I haven't read it sufficiently. Okay. No limbs. No limbs. No limbs. 3 claws. 3 claws. 3 claws. There's. Wait, you're such a creative and talented person right now. Well, you're putting the sarcasm on it, but aren't you always? Aren't you always, though, a creative and talented person? Yeah, you just gotta go for it. There we go. And oh my gosh. Okay, what colors do I want? I want to look up how a dragon works. I know you can just decide how a dragon works because they're from your heart and from your mind. Okay, let's look this up. Dragon. There we go. The tunes, popping and bopping around. Golly, I'm low energy. I'm low energy today, and I don't quite know how it is. Okay, let's make a dragon, and the dragon is also a lion, and that's something that we want from ourselves in the world. Is that the image I was looking for? Can I please have the image that I'm looking for? There we go. I don't know how to use Google image search, the tool that I've been using since I popped out of the womb. There we go. Perry the platypus. Noble pursuits. Perry the platypus. Here I am. Low energy. Is it a volcano? Let's draw a little fellow parachuting down onto it. There we go. And I looked up a ton of spoilers for the show that I'm trying to watch, Delicious in Dungeon, the anime. I looked up a ton of spoilers because I had seen analysis posts before, and I wanted the spoilers to be like more specific so I knew what was going on. I guess I'll say some, and then I'll stop holding this thing on the screen when I'm done saying the spoilers for Delicious in Dungeon, which is that the protagonist hates humans and had some kind of latent desire to be a monster, and you don't really get this vibe from him because he's eaten the monsters, and then a main character gets to be turned into a chimera, and all of that is to say, no, okay, there was some kind of a point there. No more though. Guess I don't need those. Brain gone, here we are, with Perry the platypus. I mean, what was I gonna say? This is... it's, I don't know, vaguely upsetting sort of time in here. As I draw a Perry the platypus, I haven't observed too closely how people and platypuses are typically attached to a parachute. What shade of blue are you? Sort of a blue-green if we're being honest. You think you're scaring the lurkers? It's a scary world out there being a lurker. And also, it's possible I just chose like a thumbnail that does not encourage many lurkers to stop by. How it goes sometimes. That's how it goes sometimes. So your guy, he's like orange footed. There you go, orange footed, and your foot is like a cauliflower, and then you're, I don't know, wearing a hat. There you go. It's not I guess I'm just having thoughts quiet style. I'm just having thoughts quiet style today. Don't know what that is. Oh, his hat brim goes downward a little. Otherwise, he's a cowboy. There you go, a downward hat brim. And there you are, parachuting. It took me this long to notice somebody pointing a gun straight up at Platypus. My goodness, you were just born into this world, Stickman, and you're here for violence. You're here for violence against platypeople. Here we go. Here's your little eyes. And did you have little limbs? Well, I mean, they'd probably be the same color as the rest of you. There you go. There's your little arms. There's taking your meds and Nuremberger. Here you are. Hello. How's it going? What's with the camera? What's with the camera pointed directly at us? Hi. Do we get any context? Hello. And hi, Eggpie. Hello again, Eggpie. The crossover is so self-indulgent. Oh, sorry for not participating much today. I mean, there's crossover fanfiction to be had. And to be fair, these streams are like they're like many of them. It's great when I get to say hi. It's great to see you stop by. But I'm here again on Friday because I like to be maintaining a schedule. I almost messed up. I don't know, my mom was trying to plan going to Aquaman movie. She wants to see that Aquaman because she likes the comic book movies. She's been watching all of the comic book movies since they came out. Are we on the clouds? This is truly magnificent, truly magnificent. Oh my gosh, Puka. Hello. I gotta draw your fellow. Or and now who that is depends on what fanfiction you're reading. Let's get it over here though. There's taking you to court over by allegations. I misread that as BL allegations. Is it Japanese term for boys love, which is I don't know, more words to say gay, homosexual, gay, or some such. And you have a very slight hyperfixation on certain men and women. You know, that's how it goes sometimes. If I still had pins right next to me, okay, like where did I put it? I used to have a buy pin right next to me. Am I losing things all the time? Anyway, you could have a visitor's pass. Yeah. I don't know what the practical meaning of that would be, but I think it's great to give people pins. There we go. And then you should listen to We Hate You, Please Die by Crash and the Boys, since it's only a minute. I'm feeling a slight bit of negativity from music of the world. No, that's pretty nice. Well, when I search up Puka, I had no idea that was a tea. I had no idea that was a tea. A type of tea, brand of tea. That's what comes up though. That's what comes up. let's look at images. Please, 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 oh my god, get easier to navigate. Please, oh my god, get easier to navigate. Literally, why? There's Kai currently doing your hair, but had to participate at least a little. Puka was my favorite thing of all time. Did you ever see that really long involved fanfiction? Okay, that's starting a sentence like that feels like it's gonna be some kind of obscure thing, but I don't know, someone made an entire web comic where she falls in love with the villain guy, and then they gave it like depth and some nuance. I don't know. I first read it back on DeviantArt in like 2016 or something. Whoa. And then found it again on WEBTOON. That was nuts. That was wild. That was nuts. That was wild. What you did? You remember that? Oh my gosh. I guess it's just one of those fanfiction things that's just that big then. I and sometimes why those are the vowels. Those are the vowels. Oh. There's you here saying that you're a worm of the earth, the type that you have no libs or eyes and you eat dirt. No liberalism for the worm. Worm. Okay, let's just draw let's just draw from images that we've got. All of you shall hang out all together. All of you characters. Limbs. No limbs. No libs. It's quite the predicament out here in Wormland. And is it just me, or are these characters are they following like the same template as Dora the Explorer and Stewie Family Guy? But okay, can I please draw shape? Okay, I know that you have to draw it faster and confidenter. And just say that's good enough. There we go. Sometimes I think Puka was a fever dream for me, but I have to remind myself that it's not. No, the entire episode where Okay, am I getting it confused with Samurai Jack? Okay, I think in Puka there's an episode where some kind of creature eats a lot. As a child, I was afraid of that, and I still don't like it. and then in the beginning episode of Samurai Jack, there's a dragon or something that eats the world. That's the way I viewed that as a child. It felt like kind of a fever dream, and then one day it came on the TV again, and it's just from the childhood, and I'm forced to confront, yeah, that was real. You thought it was made up, a figment of your ailing mind, but it's real. A little bit of four spikes on your hair. We got some angles on that. A spike and a spike and another spike. There you go. Wow. Okay. Proportions and brush length and brush strokes, they really do contribute to a style. Wow, this is perfectly geometric pepper steak. This is perfectly geometric, and it's and a lot of the style comes from that. I never realized how much of the style comes from that. Please. Oh my god, zoom back out. I'm having every difficulty in the universe. Do somebody remember Doraemon? I'm sure as a conjoined fellow it's very easy to remember Doraemon. To remember such a thing. you could have enough human minds that you could probably just replay it. You could probably just replay it at will. Here is this guy. Here is this guy. Wow. The mathematical perfection is so much of the style. And Brianna. Hello to you, Brianna. I'm not completely dying. I'm still slightly sick. The creature can have a hat. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of hat. Can I get any recommendation for number of wings? I mean, okay, so types of hats. For some reason the little 20s hat comes to mind. Little 20s hat comes to mind. Wow. What's the name of that hat? 20s hat? What is it called? I can't pronounce that. Clock? It's called a clock? Or a cloche? Cloche? It's... every single day, I have an American way of pronouncing things. 30 wings, 30 wings, 30 wings. Thanks, thank you. Looks like I'm drawing an outline. Do you love it? Nice. I mean, it's the guy. It's the guy from cartoons, but he very much does look like that. I can transform him into the creature. There's 30 wings disappeared. There's nothing stopping us from transforming him into the creature. You really must take this approach to everything in life. So this was going to be the guy, the other protagonist from this show, but we can have a hat. What layer am I on? I want to be on another one. Yeah, I freaking guess so. I make guess so. There we go. 14 layers. And how much hat do we have? A hat that looks nice. A hat that looks good. What does this look like from the front, by the way? Cloche. The cloche. From the 20s. On your head. From the 20s. On your head. Black cat with buttons. Dora Pokemon. And... Oh my gosh. I got distracted with doing laundry and such things yesterday and didn't make much headway on my art assignment due this week. It's got to reflect my interests. Okay, I guess this floofs out a little, that type of hat, and then there's a little fun ribbon around it with your hat. There you go. The cat with the infinite pocket, a robot cat that has a pocket where he pull out things, a classic. Nice. And then you got a music rec you put in the blue text channel. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom song. Good ambient music. I'll try to add it to the thing. Please pause. I love switching between things. It's going so smoothly. We have a creature, and we have the flutes. It's a good day to be a flute-like creature. It really threw me for a loop that there was a character in Puka. Oh, I misspelled it. That's why it came up with a T brand. There's a character in Puka with just fully blue hair. I that's kind of a fun character design choice. We love you, the snake. We love you, the little snakes. And we love you. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I didn't get to see that there was a whole battle axe here. If I put a heart on the battle axe, is it invasive? Well, you just let me know. There's fighting Korra was fun, and the theme is awesome. I can't tell which games I should like watch a playthrough of versus which games I should I don't know, try to play. I mean, I don't have a Switch. I don't have a Nintendo Switch in any capacity whatsoever. Okay, so a dragon, you're winding around dragonishly. That's something that you can do. That's something that you can do. There you go. Yeah, I guess that shows me how to wind something around. That shows me how to wind something around. And then this other image, did I lose it? Did I fully lose it? Other image shows me how a lion is built. You may see lion hip bones. You may see lion hip bones. And then, hello to you, DDC998, asking us, would you chug down a gallon of femboy milk or a gallon of tomboy milk? Looking up references make me see how well drawn these Puka fan arts are. It's so high quality, and then honestly, it makes me wonder what the best what the first detailed digital art was, because if you go too early, then computers can't keep up with it. So when did it really start to explode? However, the answer to your question out there, I trust femboys and I trust tomboys, and so whatever milk they want to give me, actually I have a little bit of a problem with lactose, so if they can get me something that's like reduced in lactose, then I can be more tolerant to it. It's like, does it happen to anyone else? Like, I can't drink milk all by itself. I have to have something else to break it up. I mean, I guess I technically am capable of it. I'm able to. It just feels weird, and I don't particularly like it. Okay, let's get all of your I bet if I studied enough animals and stuff, I would know what the rib cage looks like from the front. Instead, I don't really know what a lion rib cage looks like from the front, especially when we're drawing it with no limbs to speak of. There we go. You have no ears, you can't listen to music. Do you mean to say that in the lore you've been giving us, with all of the conjoinedness, this was sort of soothing? We'll have double Zelda. Sort of soothing, there we go. You mean to say that with all of the conjoined lore you're giving us, you're taking off everyone's ears? Are you all conjoined at the ears? This sucks bad, homie, not gonna lie. This, in my professional opinion, this sucks bad. Whoa. You would drink both gallons, very nutritional, nice. Femboy milk is lactose free. Here we go. Now, I don't believe I've chugged a gallon. I don't believe I've chugged a gallon of anything except maybe water. But how do you begin to live your life without a little perseverance? Let's look at how a dragon is built. Here is snaking off to the side, winding like a ribbon. We love you, the dragon. And it's kind of like a mermaid. There we go. Part dragon, part lion. no arms, no legs, 3 claws, 75 eyes, and a little hat, or a big hat. It depends on how large this fellow is. I haven't really drawn anything else for scale. Okay, do I want it to loop around? Yes, looping around. There you go. There you go. There's the side of you, and you'll go this way, and that's probably enough looping around. I don't know. We can squiggle harmoniously to the side. Yeah, that's how I want to do art, harmoniously. There's boy, look, man, I ain't beating the allegations. We boot up the chat. We all gather together. We all dispense a new, fresh round of allegations for each other. The friends that share together are sharing the allegations of chugging a gallon of femboy milk. Well, that was the hardest sentence I've ever had to say in my life. Whoa! As a 3 conjoined wizard, goblins using self-disguise to look like a singular human. Apparently, in one of the shows I like, there's this tall goblin who's like very proper and stuff, and his original concept was that he was multiple guys, and he entered into a romance, and they had to scrap that idea. I can see why. I don't really want to navigate the complexities of a romance that is several fellows that were disguised as one fellow. Seems like a violation of trust. What you must say is the wonderful time. Very nice indeed. You just realize it's not milk given by a femboy or tomboy, but produced. I would still drink both gallons, though. Nutrition goes first. My mom asked me if I liked the taste of the canned crab fried rice this morning, like with or without crab better, and I still can't completely taste, so nutrition is on my mind as well. Here we are, basically twins. If you put a claw on the end of a tail, is that still a claw? Or is it a tail spike? Well, if you use it like a claw, using claw motions, then it is a claw, right? There we go. You're starting to understand why that usernames define the person, and mine is defined as not pronounceable, even though I try to say it a couple of times. All right, let's get gearin'. Gilded and geared. Here's one line going this way. Do I have to line them up perfectly to make the best dragon that I can? Maybe. But what is perfect? Nothing's perfect in the world, in the end. Especially not these lines, and that's alright. That's okay. There's a palm made of crystals. It's a beautiful name. And then Buzz and Brina, there's like an action and like a name. Yeah, memorable. And then I can never forget your username either. Usernames define the person. You have a palm made of crystals. Get it right? Dang. Oh, you're a sick duck. Get well soon. I want to, I want to be doing arts, I said vaguely. Okay, I mean, here's a tail claw. Is it called a claw or is it called a stinger? Probably it's only a stinger if it stings, right? Oh my gosh, hi to you. APC still sucks. Who's made it out alive from school? How you doing? How are ya? This creature, it has a hat, and a lot of eyes, and perhaps 30 wings? I'm not quite sure, but now I'm thinking of Fiona and Cake because you told me it got renewed. Kinda wanna draw the fellows. I've got absolutely no sense of focus today. Let's just get it out here. Let's just look up those fellows and draw those fellows. The human versions, how different are the human versions? when you look up references for their kiss, there's people cosplaying them both doing the kiss. That's that's very sweet somehow. Okay. If we're looking at characters and drawing them, Prehensile Tail can grab and do things. Now we're thinking, oh, there was a text typing feature for magma in here all this time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it took me that long to notice. Oh, so it wasn't a volcano. It was a Kraken-like thing. Hello, Kraken-like thing. We love you, Kraken-like thing. Wait, cereal with femboy milk or with tomboy milk? You're saying both, like the way you get half and half. I don't know, half and half creamer from the store. We can do half and half of another variety. Y'all are wildin'. You can make milk from an almond. It's more of a juice though, and almonds are more suited to flowers. And then it was originally going to be a volcano. But the monster urge. I mean, it's a pretty. I think this design is interesting to look at because of the way the eyes are positioned, but then the way the mouth is pointed. That's like a rare combination with rare combination of common ingredients and monster design, and I think that's neat. Rare versus common. I don't know. I'm going to put this layer as far down as it goes, and give you a smaller creature, a smaller babyer creature with the teeth and things. There you go. And it's learning from the larger creature. And its limb got a little bit thick there. There you go. There's femboy times. It can be a little bit difficult to keep track. And then stream, give me random extinct animal. This is so sad. I only know living animals. No, stegosaurus is one. Does anyone else know extinct animals? Sussy. I don't think that's extinct. I think that's alive, and I think it's in the chat. However, extinct animals. So I know stegosaurus. When I think of something that's a fossil, it's a living fossil. Drum and bass. And when I think of a fossil, therefore, the fossil is the horseshoe crab. I think I almost got to see a horseshoe crab one time, but then I didn't. There we go. Another day, another story told. I almost saw a horseshoe crab, but then I didn't. Ooh, storytelling things unparalleled, unprepared, unparalleled. Here we are in a little bit of filling things in. When I was little, I read a story about a mermaid who was named Emily Windsnap, and recounting the concept of it makes me smile because because it's way cuter as a concept than I remember, even if there were some spooky and strange things. So as a concept, Emily Windsnap does not know she's a mermaid because she was half mermaid, and she doesn't know until she gets in the water swimming. Classic transformation style. There's are we slinging allegations still? It's so much. There's Are we implementing universal bisexuality? My goodness. What a turn for the chat. There's oh my gosh. Okay, ABC still sucks, saying it won't let you talk about your therapy sessions. That's tough. You've had some pretty wild stories coming in here, not gonna lie. You gave us a cannibalism story the other day, and then just today, on theme, on brand, someone gave us very specific cooking instructions for the skin of a person, a very specific person. I guess that's just a part of comedy. Eventually, if you tell enough jokes, you're eating a guy. My golly. There's an AI therapist named Toasty? Whoa, you had a therapy session with your AI named Toasty, and then just some little guy died? But what did you miss? What did I miss? Sweet home, I want to give you a kiss. No, hi, I guess there's bi allegations and censorship. My goodness, the drama we can produce for one another as comrades in this chat is just pristine. It's just exquisite. I'm so glad to be here with all of you as we do cannibalism allegations with each other as the strongest of pals. It's really heartfelt. Probably there's bars and bads going on. Bars and bads, and the chat is a random. I want to put the creature. Yay. I like this tune. Is it hotlining from Miami? Nope. Yes or nope? Can't quite tell, but somebody recommended it at some point. I think I ought to probably take the playlist off of private and just put it on unlisted. That makes sense. Okay, how much creature do we want to put? Creature feature. There you go. The talking about types of milk, and then you broke the filter on a character AI, and the AI pinned you to a wall. Classic AI. Does it reframe it at all if you're like, you've pinned me to the wall, but I'm the living picture frame? That's where I go. Pinned to the wall as a picture frame. I'm holding a picture and collecting dust. That's how it goes sometimes. If anything can be broken in the AI, surely it can be like unbroken. That's not the word that works here. We wanted a gaping maw though. We wanted a gaping maw of the creature. Let's get some blue colors, and that will be quite nice. Quite nice blue colors, and then it'll be a mix of colors. The colors in Crystal Palms, which I am making this fellow as company, they're shading, right? They're probably shading. Okay, let's get a swirl. This one is just sort of swirling around, I guess. Just sort of swirling around. There we go. Can't put it beneath your mouth too much, or else it's a bit of a chin strap beard. Well, you're kind of marbled, and I've kind of given you a beard. And then there's... and then there's continual bisexuality allegations. Is it bisexual to have a certain very slight hyperfixation? Is it hyperfixation if it's slight? I guess I'll let other people be the judge of that. On certain men and women. It's I mean your labels are completely up to you. And the visitor's pass that everyone else gives you to bisexuality is is like free with purchase. There we go, free with purchase. You're gonna get merch in the mail. You're gonna get swag in the mail. Here's a... Well, that only increases talk of a mail. Goodness, I've doubled it, and passed it to the next person. Is that a type of meme? I guess so. TikTok interview formats wherein you double some money and give it to the next person. I guess that is an example of a meme. Memes. The genetics of the mind? I'm misremembering quotes, absolutely. We're gonna put a little bit of a shiny in a little bit of the guy's eye. Yeah. And then maybe because you're a baby, you're just a little baby, you have one tooth. There you go. You guys are hanging out together, large and small, but the color makes it have such a different vibe that I'm not quite sure if they would be the same species. Oh, and then I put the eyes in the wrong place too. Well, different species then. And then ABC still sucks. Gotta go. Thanks for saying hi. Thanks for stopping by. There's deleting the chat after you got pinned to a wall. Honestly, yeah. Delete that therapy. Delete your therapy. Go for it. And then there's Arrow Ace, but I cannot escape the allegations. I'm sure that all you gotta do is run kind of fast. Yeah, you'll escape anything if you're a track star. There you go. Here's okay, like am I winding down this stream soon? It's like I put the time elsewhere. I mean, okay, if I want it to be a shorter early kind of thing, that could be the thing. I'm out here, stegosaurus. I was so zoomed in, I didn't see the fellow. Can I put a heart shape on each of the stegospines? That's not the correct terminology, surely. However, I've hallucinated that just now, so that's... Oh my gosh. I'll draw these ones very carefully. Very, very carefully. Putting them right in there. I think that's a little bit of some kind of a hybrid. Actually, I'll shape them even more like this. Okay, shaped like that. The carefulest, almost symmetrical, but not quite symmetrical. And then you're saying if you're in a private jet flying through different time zones, nobody can catch you. I really do wonder, like, what's the what's the strangest way to experience the time zone? There's, like, how long can you stay in 1 hour if you're just flying? Surely you'd cross over the date line. You'd cross over the international date line eventually. We love you, Stegosaurus. We love you, Stegosaurus. You left us too soon, Stegosaurus. Even though we probably weren't on Earth, our species is at the same time. Like, if I had to place my bets, I would place my bets on not being on Earth at the same time. But I could be wrong. I could be scientifically wrong. There's when I put a lot of hearts like this. Wah! Oh, it's the placeholder text again. Placeholder text again. There we go. They lived closer to our time than it did to dinosaur facts to dance to. How do you join? Oh, hello to you, demonic artist. I'm not making very good progress with designing a single creature because I'm very distractive, but the link is at the bottom of the description. I hid it there because we sometimes got trolls and stuff, but I don't know, you just came in and you seem trustworthy, probably. So let's design a creature. You're gonna see what's going on in that link at the bottom of the description. There we go. Demonic Art has joined us. Hello to you, demonically. There's honestly, I really trust that sort of username for drawing a creature. Yeah, so here we are so far. We've decided on 0 limbs for this one. I was trying to give it the torso of a lion. If a lion was limbless, somebody came in and requested a hat. However, just because they've requested a hat, does that mean that it looks like a hat? That could be like a fleshy protrusion, like from a beluga whale, but maybe that beluga whale has tied a little ribbon and a little flower around their beluga fleshy protrusion, and they're styling like a 1920s flapper, you know? They never tell you about that. Beluga fashion options. Yeah, though. Okay, do I want to do anything interesting with the eyes? Because I don't know, there's a vote on 75 eyes. Some other creatures have appeared. This is truly marvelous to witness. An extremely stylish stegosaurus is among us. And among us is a normal set of words. A normal set of words that also happens to be a game. There's oh my gosh. Okay, I'm missing some things. You don't remember Stegosaurus in your childhood. And you know, you've got a complete record of human history. So anything that has happened, we can simply ask you about. Did a tiny mungus just appear? Hello, tiny mungus. And then design a creature with guns. And or make Machine Gun Hands Guy official fan art. Don't have an official drawing of him. I'm very lazy. I only exist in this little chat window. That's how lazy I am. You know, a little laziness goes a long way. Probably preserves a lot of energy. That's the way to be. Let's get rid of the little high from me. And are we having a Machine Gun Hands Guy? I mean, how? I guess I'll look up how does a machine gun work. Machined gun. Stock photo. There we go. Huh. There's options. I never knew about the options. Among Us, Us. Yeah, sometimes it goes that way. And then Brina is saying, by the way, I'm always joking about the allegations, so sorry if it came off as annoying or insecure. Autism doesn't help with sarcasm. It's a fun and silly time to be joking and poking. It's, yeah, your company is appreciated, and then allegations are around. There's your name and a mad face indeed. So instead of hands, the protagonist has a machine guns, and that's very similar. That's very similar to what it looks like when a human person is holding machine guns that are hands. Really quick, I wanted to draw fellows which were on my mind. There's, I guess I'll draw them in the square. Just doing a little screenshot redraw real quick because I just wanna put them in the square. Just wanna study how they are, how they be. Let's go. I'm losing my mind from navigating this poorly. It shouldn't happen. And then we have a little general question. Does anyone like stabbing things? It can be a little satisfying. Not as satisfying as popping bubble wrap. Wow. When drawing a little kiss, you can just put the faces together. There you go. The faces shall be put together. Okay, so there's the round, and it goes around like this, and then it goes like a sideburn like this. Nice. And your hair might be a little bit up there. Well, now we're outside of the bounds of the very comic thing which I drew. There we go. I don't know, maybe that should be a feature. Love wins as a feature. None of what I'm saying is a complete sentence that makes total sense. Do we like stabbing things? Honestly, find stabbing things better than bubble wrap. Connoisseurs, here we are, ranking. What's a comparable thing? Okay, stabbing, popping, scraping. That's and then maybe squishing and pulling. These are all things that I've seen people do in a slime tutorial or something like that. Yeah, there we go. And you might have a little smooch. And did I put this other noggin too high? Possibly, maybe. You gotta readjust. Even though it's just two circles sort of leaning into each other. And then you're saying that you're omnisexual. You like everything and everyone that's legal to like. I like the alpha and the omega. Hey now. I like the beginning and the end. I like the universe itself. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on. That's actually that's a real label that some folks have used. There's this character from this 90s show that I watched, Deep Space Nine, and he was supposed to just appear in one episode. He's a bit of a guy who is also a lizard, who is also a tailor. However, being a guy who's also a lizard, who's also, sewing people's clothes in space, it's not animated, so they put him in like a gray foam costume, and that's what he has to walk around in Do I have the proportions of this going on whatsoever? Let's get a circle. Let's get a different circle. Sure, yeah. Sure, yeah, sure. Sure, yeah, sure, yeah, sure. And anyway, I bring up this lizard man because he was supposed to play a character that was gonna be in just one episode, and this doctor character, because it's an ensemble cast, because there's lots of characters, was going to be suspicious of him for being a spy, and so all this one-off actor had to play the character as. Technically, all he had to do for the job was play it a little bit suspiciously. Just act as a guy who you'd look at and maybe he'd be suspicious. However, he walked in and saw the doctor. The actor playing the doctor was the most gorgeous guy he'd ever seen. And so he was like, alright, they're not gonna call me back. It's the 90s, and it's not like legal to be gay in a lot of places. However, I'm just gonna play this character as really attracted to him. You know, I might as well. They're not gonna call me back, I'm gonna have fun with it. So he had fun with it, but then that portrayal made him so popular that he was like recurring a bunch and having some of the best storylines and stuff, and once again unprompted I go talking about Star Trek. Well, that's what happens sometimes. Sometimes Star Trek is on the mind, on the brain, where there's a little lizard and he's gay. or rather, as we started this tangent, omnisexual. There we go. That means something different in sci-fi, I think, because then you're like, there's any species that can talk to me also, I'll talk back. There's, okay, a little bit more hair out in here. We'll get you all haired up. It's not quite that angle. Your hair is sort of going into your hair, because that's what happens when your faces are very close together. Very close together, indeed. Okay, there's your... People say that the Adventure Time, and then I guess by extension, Fiona and Cake style is a little bit harder to draw than you might think, because it's so simple. All your recent emojis are. Also, I can't get over reading that part of the sentence. You like the alpha and the omega? Like from the fan fictions? Okay. I'm rooting for you. They'll like you back. I know it. Here we go. Okay, here's a eyebrow, and your little eyes are close, but yeah, this is like, oh, I guess it's a little bit like Puka. Mathematically perfect. Hello. Is this brush moving around? Wow! I'm always so impressed by by how much, oh my gosh, how much the shading doesn't even have to be something that takes hours, and that's something that I always forget. You can get it done within a reasonable amount of time, and then it pops and it looks gorgeous. Here we are, it's popping, it's looking gorgeous. Here's the stegosaurus, gorgeous. There's that's nice. Oh my gosh. I added every hearts in the world, and yet for the stegosaurus we add yet another hearts. There we go, shaded stegosaurus. We love you, stegosaurus. There you go. And a bye from Crystal Palm. Thanks for hanging out. Good to see ya. There's just this little guy saying later, skaters, as well. Thank you for stopping by and giving us the guy shooting directly at the Perry the Platypus and other great hits. Did I accidentally fire a laser right into that platypus dick? Not my intention. Very sorry. We can aim a little different. Yeah, that's basically no, that's okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah. There we go. Laser. Goodbyes and thank you for being around. There's I'm laughing too much. There's thoughts of an O.J. Simpson. No emojis. And by demonic art, like, it's art of a demon. It's art of a demon indeed. You're doing what you're saying. It's looking pretty good. Looking pretty great. There we go. Wait, your most recent emojis. They're listing the guard twice. They're listing that furry British man 2 times. Double the British man. Dangerous. I want to draw a little fellow who is keeping you company. Here's a little fellow, and it offers you like a little burger or something. A little burger or something. There we go. There can be a sandwich. There can be a sandwich around these parts. If you're a demon, you can have a burger. That's the principles of being a demon that they don't tell you about. They don't tell you you can have a burger. There you go. It's time for the burger with the tomatoes. And a little happy face. Service with a smile. Oh my gosh. I look over after being so focused on creating a burger. The first thing I see is balls blasted. What? Hi? There's oh right, things that were happening to the platypus. Luckily we can re-aim. We can just, that's the benefit of a laser versus a gun with the bullet pellets. Laser actually comes with Control Z due to being made of computer. There we go. There's asking for no pickle. Oh, you've got to open his mouth, therefore, such that the pickle sucks back in there. There you go. He's gonna remove the pickle, just like that. There's a rabbit that never quits, and a dyslexic sick duck, and a bye from a buzzin' Thanks for chatting. Thanks for chatting today. There's something so funny about announcing that the character is going to draw the pickles back in through vacuum, and then the customer disappearing as the vacuum appears. Oh no, there's a game theory and a bye-bye. My goodness. And then oh my gosh, hello to you, Paws on Stars. Starfruit is back. These days, if you wanted to stop by this thing, the link is at the bottom of the description. Hello, I hope you're doing okay these days, Starfruit. Hello. Okay, you'll be leaving now, and autocorrect and dyslexia do not go well together. R.I.P. sincerely. It's been so long since I've been here. I did take a huge break for December and stuff. Yeah, how's life? Do you have any new titles? A knighthood, perhaps? Well, that's a tall order. Hopefully by the end of the year, I'll have a driver's license. I really wish I had started getting ready for a driver's license way earlier. You can absolutely start preparing to have a driver's license when you're a kid. I can't believe in big cities and stuff in the continental United States that it's necessary to to have a license if you want to go anywhere, if you want to do anything. Here's a thumb. Here's a thumb, and then my thumb does this. Do 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 do. Well, that doesn't look very much like a hand. My goodness. There's a bye to the chat. Thank you for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. There's I'm trying for a little while to draw a little smooch, to draw a little bit of a kiss. Love wins. Or in this scene, standing up to your highly controlling mother, and the rich wins, and then you must kiss about it. Yes. Oh, I'm just noticing that the faces are tilted in a different way. Let's get this all fixed up. Here we are. There's You've extended my name. You've extended my name so much over there in the chat. Driving a real moving vehicle. There's like I have some impulses to overthink decisions and stuff. So I try to suppress those impulses on purpose. And so far in the couple of test drives and stuff, and first going into the car kind of things, those first things. So far, I've overcorrected for my overthinking and been way too chill. You have to pay attention. But when I'm being like way too chill, there's like a lesser amount of paying attention. Not very ideal. Okay, how much of your noggin is boggin? That's not a real sort of phrase. Not a real sort of phrase. Okay, let's tilt your eyes up. There you go. There you go. I'm diagnosing you with a little kissy. There you go. And you're good, you'll just walk. I mean, yeah, I don't know how to make turns yet. I'm making turns at full speed. Yeah, hopefully I get over the beginner stuff and I start to really learn how it's done. It's the hopeful sort of way. And then I've missed messages such as you've gotten a new laptop, such as a new top lap. Oh, is it very fast? Is it easy to use? How's it going? And then how do you drive without legs? I'm totally legging it. Not that I'm gonna stand up or anything. Not that I have anything to prove. But I'm legging it. For real, I have legs. I have legs and I eat eggs. And I eat snakes. All the time. Just how it goes. Here's the rest of your hair. And okay, so they've got kind of a long neck, just a little bit of a long neck, and then your ear is like this. I really liked how Fiona and Cake documented how they met. That was nice. This is the wrong sort of shape for your hair. It's even rounder. Okay, that's closer. That's closer to the right shape for your hair. There you go. And here's your neck. And at a fancy event, you've got a collared shirt. Even if this is a bit of a long neck. There we go. There we go. There's a little smooch out here. And then look at your demon and the stick man. My goodness! Once the pickles are removed, the burger is more edible than ever. My goodness! Hello, skrunkly demon. But I guess I can't really call people scrunkly if they're not okay with it. Of course, this is several pixels and not a people, so that's where things get a little complicated. We'll give a soda. We'll give a soda, free soda, to reflect the complications. To reflect. Do sodas come in bottles shaped like this? I never drink soda. I realize that this is a strange thing to say after naming all the things that I would eat, and a lot of them are actually a little bit weird. But I don't drink soda. Possibly ever if I can help it. Maybe I'll change my mind one day. I don't know. I make sure to get enough sugar whenever I wish for sugar. Here's a soda, and it's so free, and it's so fresh, and it's filled up, and then you don't have to perfectly use the fill tool on that one. There's oh my gosh, Heck Pie, what the hell time of night is it? Are you writing the crossover fan fiction right now? Creative endeavors be with you, or strength of writing be with you. Oh my gosh. Shall we be honest, is it too spicy? There's too spicy. Like, is the art too spicy, or is the soda too spicy? Cause yeah, the soda's too spicy. Not to be white, not to get a little white out here, but the soda's it hurts my little mouth. Wait, you stopped drinking soda too? It's been years. Nice solidarity. Woohoo! Honestly, when I drink a big sip of water, I just feel nice, and I feel happy, and I've had a sip of water. Ooh. Sip of water. There we go. I miss saying hi to Manga Luigi, who has found a worm on a string outside. That's not the usual kind of worm that you'd find outside, but you found it, like a detective. Son, are you winning? I think so. I think so. It's you could insert that into almost any comic, I think. I'm still using the color brown. Not inaccurate, but I'm on the line art. There we go. And here's your shirt. And you've got a collar, and you've got a tie. We can just do it very loose, a very casual drawing. There we go. Standing with each other. Yay! Can't believe I was white this whole time. It's oh my gosh. It's like clearer, being half and half Filipino, half various various shades of mayonnaise. It gets way clearer when I try to interact with authentic Filipino culture, and then I can't pronounce things right, and I barely know words and things, so I just stand there silently and do my best, and I used to say with 100% certainty that it's not half and half, it's 2 100s, 100% Asian, 100% Caucasian, sure, and I don't know, there's more to navigate. There's more to navigate as I enter the world. Demonic art has okay, looking at small fellows, almost missed it. Not sure if you're gone from the chat already. I'm all kinds of distracted. Burped. All kinds of distracted. Today, your art is cool. I don't know if you're gone already, but your art is cool. Looking at the smallest fellows. Hello. Receive a heart on the art. A heart on the art. For the stylin', profilin', demonic artist. There we go. I feel like okay, have I missed anything? I've missed everything about a cat that swallowed a ball of yarn, and when it had kittens, they all had sweaters on. You're telling me mythology out here. Mythology out here. There was a couple of things in. Okay, I guess I'll just scroll. Okay, I don't want it to be like broke. Don't want it to be broke. Where am I now? You directly filter the water in the air and drink it. I think about doing that sometimes. You know, if it's humid out, you could do that. Because you know how condensation collects when something's really cold? What if you had like a really cold metal pole full of dry ice or something that would make it have condensation, and then it gathered all the condensation and dropped into a bucket, because as it's pole shaped, it's got nowhere to go but down. Then you'd have a lot of water. I mean, that sounds like a water collection system to me, but it requires something cold to begin with, so I'm not sure. You can make fox, dog, and cat sounds. Whoa, nice. There's egg pie passing out. Goodbye to you. May your writing be, cringe but free. There you go. May your writing be cringe but free. Sweet dreams to you. There's I've almost missed a jump scare from a Froggy 3. Hello to you, Froggy 3. We don't have frogs this stream except for you. But we do have stegosaurus. Oh my goodness, crystal palm. that was awesome. And then we do have a snake. There's a bear and a tree. It's fun stuff and a chill time, and just a constant amount of creatures appearing. It's a good time indeed. I guess I'll just leave it this way. I mean now Froggy 3, who has just appeared, is saying death is coming for me. I feel that I should at least ask why. Why is death coming for you? Why? How are you doing these days? Why and how is death coming for you? And then I'll just wind down the stream. Well, I guess this fellow has 75 eyes and they're hella small. You can't even see those 75 eyes. There we go. Whoa, I thought that was the hug emoji, but that's the so shocked your hands are tearing down your face emoji. Why do they make these? I mean, surely to convey the full depth of emotions, but it's a little spooky nonetheless. My goodness. A very cool fluffy sort of drawing is appearing over there. It's good times out here. Froggy 3 is saying, the everlasting boredom follows me everywhere, with my only escape being meaningless busy work. Well, at least with meaningless busy work, you can... That was a long and not so reassuring pause, but you can put on some music to listen to. Very nice. There's... Whoa! Wait a second. Hey, hi Rage Quit. It's... How long has it been? Here we... I'm like trying to... I'm wrapping up this stream. But oh my god. How long has it been? Out here with the monkey emojis. There we are. You can always quit your job. That might be a little difficult. There's... Blue goat emoji specifically. How often do you have to use that? How often do you find yourself using that? I wanted to look at this and color match. Sure, that looks like it. Somebody signed my phone number up just now for a repair service, apparently. Come on, who's doing that? Who the hell has my number? What? Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I want to put the colors? Am I on the right layer? And is this the right shade? Oh, I've made him a little grayer. Made him a little grayer when you're supposed to get gayer. There we go. Okay. Here is this. And, and you're an eagle and you're a dead frog. Okay. My goodness. Froggy3. Starfruit of many nicknames, but the persisting nickname Starfruit. Rage Quit. It's and the recentest, most storytelling regular YouTube user tactic. The it's thank you guys for being here. Thank you all for being here. And it's good to see you. Haven't seen a couple of you in a while, so it's been a while. This has been a very chill stream of various, I don't know, demons, and man, that's awesome. That's awesome. The creativity is popping out. There we are. Separate page for Stegosaurus. Yeah, you gotta have it. You gotta have it. It's the quality. It's the quality. And then who is Rage Quit? It's you. Yeah, was just here for a couple of streams, and I think decided on the first I don't know, profile image for the Discord. I still have it so that anyone can choose what the next one of the week is, but there's a lot of weeks, and are there as many images as there are weeks? The point is, thank you for being here. This Stegosaurus is so cool. This art's so adorable. Oh my gosh. And we did not shoot that platypus in the platypus. There's no wisdom that can follow that up, so just have a great day.